I got my traveler's notebook and I'm really excited about it. I've been, it's a fauxdori and I've just been like obsessed with them lately. So I got this from the Lemonade Parade. I knew I was kind of getting a second because, and she showed it. There's this like little blemish right here. I don't know if you can see that. Oh, especially now that I covered the light. So and there are little cracks. This was my original that I made out of some really cheap leather that I got just at Hobby Lobby. You can tell how thin it is, and it's really floppy. But this is, it's obviously thicker and much better, like real leather, like much. And I've done nothing but just watch videos about the Traveler's Notebook and about, like everything. One by Erin Lawson. I'm not sure that's how you say her name. She's Love Like Ren, like Erin, Love Like Ren, right? Ren, yeah, Erin. And she got one that, she didn't say where she got it from or anything, but she was really like disappointed in the quality, and she was just really upset about it. Not, but to the point where she wasn't going to use it. And so I thought, oh my goodness, I hope that I really, I knew I was getting a second, so I hope that it'll be okay. But then in the same breath, like in the same, watch cycle, I also watched a video. So Erin Lott was talking about her Buteo Bunker and her Chic Sparrow. I'll link at that video below, and how they didn't feel quite the same, even though there's like stuff out there that says that they're made from the same leather. And then again, that Annika Hamby had said that using coconut oil on it to kind of condition it a little would help get it soft and supple. So you'll notice this is pretty stiff, and obviously, I've only had it like a week, so I'm not. I didn't expect it to be like well worn the minute I got it, but I am gonna try the coconut oil on it. So I just have some virgin coconut oil that I just bought at my local, I actually bought it at Earth Fare. We have an Earth Fare here if you don't have one. I'm sure you can find it at, I don't know, any health food store, or even really, it's so mainstream now, you can probably find it anywhere. And I've had this probably a year, and it is, kind of gone. I don't use it that often, but I actually, like, gave a bunch of it to friends, like in little containers, so that they could try it. So, but anyway, so I'm just going to use, I have a teaspoon, like an actual, like, for stirring a large cup of tea. I have no idea where I got this, but I've had it forever. So I'm going to use that to get some out. And then I have a bunch of these like little cups, because I have small children and they do applesauce and whatever in little cups. So I'm just going to take some out, so I have some that's, kind of readily available. And it says, I've read some stuff online, it's not to use too much. So I just put a little in here. I'm just rub this in my hands. And then I have just, this is actually a flannel napkin, because we use flannel napkins, that I got from Shop Perfectionista, and I'll link her shop below. But she's just an Etsy seller who makes really great, we have loved these. We haven't had them, we've had them a couple of months. And they have worn well. I've been able to get any stains or anything that I thought might stain out. So anyway, so I'm just going to use this. It's flannel, so it's super soft. So I'm going to use this side because this has printing on fabric. And I'm just going to grab a little bit out of here and then just go in circles around. Oops, it's a little bit much. But you want it to, I think you want it to look just a little bit oily. I'm going to get the edges especially, because that's obviously where it's going to it's really going to get the most wear, but it's where you're going to feel it the most, I think. So I'm going to get the spine, because obviously the spine also, because you're opening and closing and opening and closing, that is a spot where it can crack or you know, it's obviously just going to get a little bit more wear. Probably needs a little bit more conditioning than any place else. And I'm just going to keep going here. Just taking a little out each time, and then just going in a circular motion. Now, I didn't think about, oh no, will some of the dye come off? Or I didn't even think about that, but nothing has. There's no dye. There's just a little oily spot, which will come out as soon as I wash them. Like I said, I'll just put a little bit of stain stuff on it, and it'll be fine. So, going around the edges, I'm going to get just a little bit more. And I actually am going to do, I'm not going to do this weighted part, because I think that would be, I don't know. I didn't read about doing this weighted part, so I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to be that crazy. But I am going to kind of do the edges a little bit. And I'm just using like the dry part to, if I get any on the suede, to just kind of rub it off. So just going around the edges and the corners. And I think I'm just going to do a little bit more down the spine. Again, just because that's where I think it's going to get the most, it probably needs the most conditioning. And that's it. And then I'm going to let it sit for a couple of hours and kind of soak in. Oh, there went one of my alarms. And we will see how that all works out. So I decided to use the same technique on this one that I got from somebody off of Facebook, and it is a chic sparrow. It's stamped chic sparrow for yellow paper house, and I started, and I do not. It looks so dirty. I mean, it didn't look great to begin with, but you know, it was, you know, it's a field note size, and I wanted to try it, and again, I just got it some sort of cheap. So I'm just gonna, I guess, keep going because I can't really stop. It definitely had a smell to it, so I don't know how old it is, because I think the woman, the girl, whoever I purchased it from, had purchased it from somebody else on a Facebook group. So I mean, I don't know how old it is, but I'm not insanely happy with the color, but I guess we'll just wait and see what happens. So move that off, and there's a little here. I just think that's a flaw. Okay, well, so here it is. I'm not sure it feels much different. Maybe I think it might look a little shinier, but maybe that's just my imagination, or the fact that I have two lights on right now because it's a different time of day. But I don't think it's bad. I'm just going to restring it. I have these, I pulled some buttons, so I was thinking that, oh, that's not a very good one. Maybe I would add a button to my, my strap, my closure, which I think might look kind of neat. I don't like that one. Oh, that might kind of be nice. Big stark white. So I'm basically just going to restring and put it all back together. And then we'll just go ahead and use it. Maybe I'll do it again another day and see if it makes a difference. Two exposures to the coconut oil, but again, I'm just going to buff it a little bit, and I know it'll get less stiff in time, and maybe you know, and that's all it really needs. I'm back. It's been, I don't know, a couple, well, it actually probably almost been 24 hours. My new nails, they're green. So I don't know that it's really changed much. It definitely has all this white that I need to buff out. But I'm not sure that, I don't know, that I like the color or anything any better. Oh, I did change out my rag. Oh, you can already see. The dye is already coming off. My other one, which I had talked about earlier, it's actually like a cloth napkin, but this is an older knit dishcloth. I do a lot of dishcloths because they're just easy. It's just a cotton dishcloth that I did who knows how long ago, at least 4 years ago. And I just leave in my craft room. So it's cotton, so it's really soft and absorbent, and it's not, I don't think it'll scratch or anything, despite the pattern. But because it's still very soft. And it's got a little rose on it. So I'm just going to kind of buff it, see if I can get some of this white out. I don't know if you can see that. There's a lot of white in the wording, the stamp. So I don't know. I assume that'll just come out in time because it's not really buffing out right now. So we'll try the other side. Like I said, I don't think I'd destroyed it or have made it unusable, but I probably would never buy at this point a chic sparrow. It's just not, I mean, maybe this is an older one, but it's just not, I don't know, I think it's just not my bailiwick. I will obviously use this one. I was really excited. It's a Field Notes version, and like I said, I wanted to see what a chic sparrow would be like. So, I'm just trying to, it's kind of pilling this, because it is rough. It's not soft on the inside the way my other one is, my one from, what is it, Lemonade Parade? Is that right? Yeah, from the Lemonade Parade. It's not really soft on the inside. It's not really sueded the way I feel like it probably should be, which is why I was kind of okay with putting the coconut butter on it, and I thought maybe it would make it a little bit more soft, but it didn't. What's a girl to do? Kind of just deal with what you got, right? It's a little bit of life sometimes. But I guess I'll put it back together and put my inserts in. Please check below for all the links and leave a comment. Give me some feedback. I would love to hear it. So, thank you very much. Bye.